Talk a little bit about Whitesnake. Everybody is waiting because the last show was going to be here in Spain 2 years ago, but everybody knows what happened with the virus and everything. Whitesnake will return to the live shows in 2025 or 2026. Any news you can tell me about it?
No, I have no news. David hasn't told me anything. The last I heard from David about it was he asked me to keep some equipment at his house in case we do something. I know he has always talked about doing some shows in Vegas, just as a farewell in Vegas. But just personally, I don't see David traveling anymore, doing a world tour again and going to different countries. I just don't think he wants to do that anymore. Just that's my opinion. He hasn't said that. It's just he's 72 years old. He sold all of his publishing. He got a lot of money, and I don't think he needs to do that to tour anymore.
So, do you think the farewell could be a Las Vegas residency or something like that?
Say again, a farewell could what?
Do you think that Whitesnake live farewell might be a Las Vegas residency in a hotel or in Las Vegas?
Yes, I do. If anything, it will be that, in my opinion.
All right. Okay. And anything about recording a new album, Whitesnake new album?
I haven't heard anything, really. David, sends us jokes. We have a Whitesnake thread, and every day he sends a new joke.
Yeah.
And he commented to me about Doug Aldrich and the Dead Daisies. Asked me to say hi to Doug and make sure he's okay and everything. So David keeps in touch. Once a week we text each other.
All right, great. You will be replacing Doug Aldrich in the Dead Daisies next month, I reckon.
Yes.
How have you managed to arrange to prepare their set list? Or I don't know, because it was something that you didn't expect. How had you managed to prepare the show, the tour?
I'm learning songs in the van as we speak.
Oh my God!
It's hard to chart out the songs when the van is bumping on the road. So it's very messy. My notes are very messy. I'm going to listen to the live recording that Doug gave me over and over and over and over again. I'll listen to it 50 times.
Wow.
So that it's in my head. I'll put it when I'm sleeping, I'll have it on and just try and just get it in my head to do a good job.
Wow. Many Whitesnake fans will remember the Whitesnake partnership you and Doug Aldrich made back in the day. How would you define Doug Aldrich?
How would I define Doug Aldrich?
Yeah.
He has a very powerful style of playing guitar. It's totally different than what I do. He's really cool looking on stage. He's kind of like Joe Perry. He's just, if Joe Perry had, big muscles, he's super cool looking, and he can play really fast, kind of like Zakk Wylde, but he's also a blues player. He's good at the blues, has a lot of soul in his playing. I just love the way he looks up there too. It'll be interesting to see what the Dead Daisies is like with me in it, because I'm kind of more like a tapping Steve Vai guy.
Uh-huh.
But I'm pretty good at the blues, and I just don't know what it will sound like with me playing until I hear it on YouTube.
Will be great. Okay, yes.
It'll be fine. It's good music.
Okay, as Whitesnake is not playing live, you are doing other things. For example, you are playing with the Bad Boys. You are going to play with the Daisies. You're playing with Winger. What do you think? Your bandmate, Whitesnake, the guitar player Joel Hoekstra, has been playing with Accept this year. Have you seen anything on YouTube, or what can you tell me about his collaboration with Accept? Joel Hoekstra.
I can tell you zero about that. I know nothing nothing about it except for that he texted us and said he was doing it on the Whitesnake thread, and I wished him well and said that's a really cool gig. And I never even spoke with him about it, so I really can't give you an explanation about how it went for him or what it sounded like. I've never heard it or seen him in the band.
All right, okay. Winger is really important for you. It's your band since the 80s. Last year you released the record 7, and this year you have been playing a lot. You have played in Madrid last June. What can you tell me about Winger nowadays, and could you come back to Spain soon?
I would love to, although, like David Coverdale, Winger is winding things down. Kip really wants to concentrate on his the classical music that he does. He was nominated for a Grammy for his classical record, and he just wants to continue to make classical records. That's where his heart is. And singing "She's Only 17" when he's 63 years old is not his favorite thing anymore.